In the land of opportunity, the credit card is king. It's a symbol of convenience, a gateway to dreams, and for many, a lifeline. But beneath the shiny plastic lies a shadow, an underworld of scams that cost Americans billions every year. This is the story of credit card fraud in the USA, how it started, how it works, and what's being done to stop it. The credit card as we know it began in 1950, when Frank McNamara, a New York businessman, forgot his wallet at a restaurant. That moment sparked an idea, a card that could pay now and settle later. Diners Club introduced the first charge card, and by 1958, Bank of America launched the Bank AmeriCard, later Visa. It was revolutionary, but it didn't take long for criminals to see the potential. In the 1960s and 70s, fraud was simple. Thieves stole physical cards from mailboxes or copied numbers from carbon paper receipts. Losses were small, about $30 million a year by 1970. But as credit cards exploded in popularity, so did the scams. By the 1980s, organized crime got involved. Gangs in cities like New York and Miami ran bust-out schemes, maxing out stolen cards before disappearing. The introduction of magnetic stripes made cards easier to use, but also easier to clone. The 1990s brought the internet, and with it, a new frontier for fraud. Online shopping boomed, and so did credit card theft. Hackers began targeting databases. In 2000, a young programmer named Kevin Mitnick famously hacked into systems to steal card numbers, proving just how vulnerable the digital world was. Then came the data breaches. Target in 2013, 40 million cards exposed. Home Depot in 2014, 56 million. Equifax in 2017, 147 million people's personal data stolen, including card details. Criminals didn't need to steal your wallet anymore. They could buy your card number on the dark web for a few dollars. Jane Carter.
The dark web is like a black market Amazon. You can buy anything, credit card numbers, social security numbers, even tutorials on how to use them. It's a global operation now.
Today, credit card scams are a multi-billion-dollar industry. Let's break down the most common methods. Skimming. Skimmers are small devices placed on ATMs, gas pumps, or point-of-sale terminals. They read your card's magnetic stripe or chip. In 2023 alone, the U.S. Secret Service estimated skimming cost $1.5 billion. Phishing. Phishing tricks people into handing over their card details. A fake email from your bank or a text about a suspicious charge leads to a bogus website. One click and your info is gone. Card not present fraud. Online shopping is a goldmine for thieves. They use stolen numbers for card not present transactions. No physical card needed. This type of fraud hit $12 billion in 2024, according to industry reports. Synthetic identity fraud. Criminals combine real and fake data to create synthetic identities. They open accounts, build credit, then cash out. It's nearly impossible to trace.
I got a call saying my card was used in California. I'm in Ohio. I've never been there. They spent $7,000. It took me months to clear it up, and I still lost $500 in fees. It was a nightmare.
Sarah's story isn't unique. In 2024, the Federal Trade Commission reported 1.1 million cases of credit card fraud, with losses topping $27 billion. Victims lose money, time, and trust. Small businesses suffer too, forced to eat the cost of chargebacks when a scammer strikes. Mike Rivera.
I had $10,000 in fraudulent orders last year. The bank said it's my loss. I almost had to close.
The U.S. is fighting back. The shift to EMV chip cards in 2015 cut in-person fraud by 76%, according to Visa. But online scams soared. Now, banks use AI to detect unusual spending patterns in real time. David Lee.
We process millions of transactions a second. If you buy coffee in New York and then a TV in Texas 5 minutes later, our system flags it.
The government's in the game, too. The Secret Service and FBI run task forces targeting card fraud rings. In 2023, Operation Swipe Left busted a gang that stole $50 million using skimmers across 20 states. But it's a cat-and-mouse game. For every arrest, a new scammer pops up. And consumers? They're the first line of defense. So how do you stay safe? Experts say it's simpler than you think. Check your statements monthly. Use two-factor authentication for online accounts. Avoid public Wi-Fi for shopping. If it looks suspicious, hang up, delete it, report it. Consider freezing your credit if you're not using it. Leasing when? The best weapon is awareness. Scammers rely on you not paying attention. Credit cards aren't going anywhere. They're woven into the fabric of American life. But so is the fight against fraud. It's a battle of technology, trust, and vigilance. The question is, in a world where every swipe is a risk, how much are we willing to protect what's ours? In 2024, Americans lost $27 billion to credit card fraud. Be aware. Be safe.